Hello, good evening. Tonight you're on with Big J. Let's talk. Tonight I want to do something a little bit different. We have a lot of new content creators, and I want you to explore what I went through my first month and a half on YouTube in the area of sports. I've been on YouTube since 2017, and even before that. But as far as sports, since 2000 and well, just the last few months, really. And tonight, the reason I'm doing this because in a few days we'll be monetized, and we did it all right. We did it according to the rules and the provisions set forth in the understanding of YouTube. What we did, we had several spots and several Facebook pages and a business page where we had email lists to where we asked those individuals to support us and to subscribe on our YouTube channel. All right, and they did. So we met that number, and those same individuals helped us by watching our content, along with those who have subscribed also and who are participants with Big J. Let's talk. So tonight, I just wanted to support other content creators because I want to give you my history and some of the things that I went through. YouTube is not totally conducive in that you're going to get help, that people are going to understand you, people are going to reach out to you. There are one or two people, three people maybe, who will do it and they will help you. And they have no hidden agenda and no underlying motive. One of those individuals, when I was watching LaMelo Ball over in Australia every night, because I used to work graveyard shift, that's DKM, also Ball Facts, and AB the Hero. All right. So when I came back to create this time on YouTube, I got a greater understanding of what it is that I must do to be competitive within this genre of some negative things. When I first started my channel, there were certain. I'm not going to mention anybody's name because I'm not trying to make people look bad or anything like that. But there was one particular person that someone told him that I was quote unquote copying his information, and I was trying to copy his voice, and that I sounded like him. And then another one of his boys told me that's BS. You know, you stole his stuff. Well, you know what, man, that did something to me. I'm gonna tell you what it did to me. I didn't make it palpable. I didn't take it and wrap it around me and cry like a baby or something, but I made it aesthetic to where I took that fuel and what I did, I began to work and I began to grind every night. I began to hear the things that this individual left on my Instagram. And it didn't upset me because I don't know him the same opportunity to grow and develop. You know what? So I want to support those young channels who are just starting and you can't get any help. But like I said, there are three young men that I know. If you watch their content, watch them. They're liberal. They don't have an option with you helping them. Watch this. Especially if you give the individual who told me to stop doing, he can give me my money back. He said, "Well, you stealing my stuff, but you didn't give me my money back, and you know who you are." Didn't get my money back at all, and it's cool. It's cool. I'm not worried about it. But what I'm saying is, I want to help someone else reach where you're trying to go because there's too many imposters on here. And what I want to do is show you to take what things that are negative and happen to you, don't wrap it around and wear it to say you're going to quit. But what you do, you make it aesthetic, you make it valuable, and then you take those things, and that's what you do when you want to go to sleep. You wake up and I say, I remember what he said. Then you start to develop videos. Then you go back, remember something else they said, and let that push you into your greatness. Never let anything or anyone push you away from being what you're called to do and called to be. It might take time, but you have nothing but time, especially if God has you centered in his will. All right, so I'll be right back. So going into um I have over so many subscribers. I met that number and I created a lot of content today from the 4,000 watch hours. VidIQ, that's it. VidIQ. Make sure you have TubeBuddy. Make sure you have VidIQ. All those things help you in your production and in your editing and your analytics. Make sure you have vidIQ. It's not that expensive. Make sure that you also have TubeBuddy. Also, spend your own money before you make money. All right? That's another thing I did. I just created a channel and I created certain things. I feel, okay, this is fundamentally sound. I didn't think it imitated anyone, but I'm telling you, if you would have heard what was said to me, at one point I was really teed off, but I remembered that I'm a pastor and I can't go there. I remember let ignorance be ignorance and let me flow to the next possibility. So anyway, this stuff, man. So again, what I did, I made it palpable, and I took it and I used it through the method of push. And what I did every time I played those YouTube, those Instagram messages back, while I'm trying to explain to the individual, man, I got your back. I'm a part of you. I'm part of what you guys are doing. And the more I showed him that I haven't stolen anything from you, I haven't done anything, I support you, that's the more he rejected me. So do you understand what I'm saying? Everyone on YouTube will not have your back. And then when I listened to a conversation between he and someone else, then I understood. I understood. It takes one to know one. Then I understood. But what I began to do was validate myself. And I began to tell myself that you are good at what you've been doing because you've been doing it for a while. In 2016-17, I started a company by the name of Real Talk Broadcast Network. That is the Christian blog, which has over 200,000. I told him all this, which has over 200,000 viewers. The mail marketing for that is at 60,000 emails. What I do every other month, I send emails out and ask those individuals to join our YouTube channel. Do all stay? No. Do most stay? Yes. What you have to understand, you have to provide the content and the narrative to keep people engaged. And it will take a while. I've been doing this for 6 to 7 months only. It will take a while. But this is not my first time doing this. I want to share something with you. Check this out. This was done in August of 2017. All right? And the reason that I'm sharing this with you, because I want you to see in 2017 what I was doing. I was using Wirecast. I have been trained in Wirecast because I was doing sport casting and studio building with others. Boom, Wirecast and Titler Live. All right? Titler Live and Wirecast. So I was already doing that. But let me help you out in what began to happen, and let me show you what took place in that arena. I'll be right back. Created all this myself. Real Talk Broadcast Network. All right. And you'll see all the videos that I have there of me teaching the gospel of Jesus Christ. The same voice. I tried to express this to the gentleman. He didn't want to hear it. You know why he didn't want to hear it? Because sometimes, let me leave that alone. I'm not going to go there. What I want to talk about is those who are trying to reach the next level and you can't get any help. You have to do it yourself. In 2017, I was doing thumbnails. In 2017, I was doing thumbnails. See, you have to find what's in you. You have to find your passion that's already there. Take that passion and build it and light a fire and become the best. That's what sometimes on some of our shows, you always hear me say, be the best, and the best you will become. Because what you want to do is supersede and surpass those who don't believe in your creative ability, knowing that you have the understanding and the right to be called great at what you do. Not only that, I've been a dad for a while here in California, at one time in Los Angeles. This is in Inglewood, California. We were the Inglewood Seminoles. We won championship after championship. My son was the quarterback. There's a young man. The reason I'm showing you this picture, there's a young man in this picture. I'm not going to identify him, who just won a Super Bowl with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm not going to say his name or identify him. He just won the Super Bowl on the same team with Tom Brady and Tampa Bay. He just won a Super Bowl. All right. I'm not going to say his name. That's his business. But he came up as a part of the young men that we developed. All right. That's myself at the top. I'm not going to mention the coach's name. Those are great men who took great young men and helped develop them to become greater than who and what we are. Then after that, I went over and coached my son in high school at Paramount High School in California. All right, in Paramount, California. And what we did, we took these young men and we went 8-2 in a division where a school had not won, JV had not won in years. We dominated. Like I said the other day, we won the double wing out of Dominguez Hills High School. But my son, we coached that when they were younger. So what am I saying? I love sports. Take what you have and forget what people say. And the best you will become is not about other people. It's about yourself. You're going to get negative pushback. You're going to get haters, but rise above that. Don't even let those individuals know that you care, because guess what? You don't. If you build it, they will come. I don't care about anyone trying to destroy your name. I don't care about anyone saying that you're a copycat, you're this and that. Well, YouTube has been around mostly longer than most people are born. So that can't be the case, and it can't be true. All right? I wish I can talk about some scientific things about voiceovers and voice. But as you saw my voice in that video in 2017, I didn't really know anybody here in 2017 because I was doing all Christian narrative. All right? So what am I saying? Build it and they will come. Stop looking for other people to solidify your help, your channel, and do what you need to do. I study every night. I study every day. And I thank God that there are men like AB the Hero who's mature enough. If you send him a DM, he's going to talk back to you. He'll talk back. What would he say? If you're honest and you ask the honest question, he'll let you know the honest truth. There's a lot of creators like that who are not scared. They don't need us to reach their plateau, but yet they appreciate. All right, man, I just want to say be the best, and the best you will become. Never give up because of another man's opinion. We all put our pants and shoes on the same way, all of it. But I'm not going to cuss you out. Neither am I going to give negative exploits towards you. That's just not my character. I'm a little bit more mature than that at 57. All right, so guess what? Do you, and I'll do me. Have a great day.